cruise ships?
Oh, how about what's going to happen with these people on this cruise ship now?
Oh yeah, that's coming. Trust me.
Man, that's hairy. They had to, take everybody off on a helicopter. Can you
I think taking a chance, taking a cruise, you're pretty much rolling the dice that something's going to happen.
I would think you have to sign something that says, "Hey, there's a chance that there could be some major problems."
I don't think people don't do that. And then the truth of the matter is, if you hear about all the bad cruise ship fiascos,
read the back of the tickets that you buy when you buy a cruise.
I was just going to say, there's got to be fine print, and you would know, right? It's going to say, we are not responsible for Mother Nature, right? Acts of nature. And that's basically, if you're caught in high seas and you get washed overboard, hey, we told you that could happen.
We told you.
Exactly.
Right.
And now you go to court, it's like, now what? Well, hey, you signed off on it. You got on the boat. You knew it was happening. By buying this ticket, you agree to A through Z, right? And you may be, up the creek. You may not have a leg to stand on, but depending on what happens, I'm sure there's other things that can then occur. But yeah, I mean, you exactly know what you're getting into. I think is a great takeaway from that. That's for sure. So if something does happen, are there what? I mean, it's kind of a tough question, but are there certain parameters where you can sue for personal injury versus not sue for personal injury? Like, let's just take that cruise ship example. You're caught on a cruise ship, the seas are rough, a table goes sliding down, smashes you into the leg, you break a leg. Okay. What do you do? Who's liable?
It's a good question. That's a really good question. And you might even get into issues of products liability there. Was the table manufactured in a reasonable manner? And there's just a whole host of issues there that would have to be investigated. You'd obviously want to look for videotape and see, was there anything videotape out there so we could really see what happened, because most of the time the people never see it coming. And all of a sudden, bam, what do you do? And
what can you do when you're rolling in crazy high seas and stuff's flying all over the place? I mean, batten down the hatches, huddle under your literally. And there's not a whole lot you can do because the risks are going to be there.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm assuming, there are times when you can sue versus when you can't sue. I mean, is there like sort of a general, I guess you could say, a general statement you could make about when you could or could not sue for something that's personal injury related? I mean, obviously, if you do it to yourself, I mean,
you always got to look at, what are the circumstances surrounding it? And you go back to a general negligence theory, okay? Was the business owner / cruise line negligent? And you got to ask yourself, honestly, those four elements. Was there a duty? Did they have a duty to protect the consumer or the person who's walking in the door? Did they breach that duty? And that's got to be clear. You got to have a duty and it's got to be breached. And then it's got to be the legal cause, and it's got to be foreseeable that if this person didn't do what they were supposed to do, that somebody could get hurt. And that's where you always start with those four bedrock principles. And if you don't have any damages, you don't have a lawsuit. Right. And the people don't understand that. Oh, well, I was on a cruise ship and I went and got my lunch and there was broken glass in it. Well, did you eat the broken glass? No. I'm sorry, you don't have a case. And again, that's horrible. It's a horrible thing to see. And it's a horrible thing to do. But a dead spider in my food. Okay. Did you eat it? No, I did not. Did you get sick? No, I did not. I'm really sorry. Case closed. Now, there might be attorneys who take that because the person was traumatized. I wouldn't. It's just not my thing. I want to know that the person is truly damaged and they meet all the qualifications that I require before I'm going to file a lawsuit against somebody.